This past year saw substantial progress on a number of capital projects in town. The largest and the most important for the future of the city is the coming of the Expo light rail in 2016. We've been working with Expo and Metro to work out the designs of the 3 stations in our city, and you'll see construction begin in earnest this coming summer. Currently, 21,000 people a day ride Expo into Culver City. When the line extends into Santa Monica, we think that number will be significantly higher. It will provide a new opportunity for people in our city to access Los Angeles and those outside our city to come to town to work or to entertain or to shop and provide a new mode that will, I think, be a big improvement in our transportation system. So we're all looking forward to the opening of Expo in 2016. 2 Civic Center parks are well underway. The first is 1 acre directly in front of City Hall. It's been named Ken Genser Square. It will open in February of 2013. The larger 6-acre park is awaiting formal naming, but has been known as the Palisades Garden Walk. It's also well under construction and will complete sometime in the fall of 2013. And it will easily be one of the finest parks on the whole west coast of the United States when it is complete. The Ocean Park Boulevard Green Street is nearing completion and will be finished by the end of December. It will separate the bike lanes from the sidewalks, have much more greenery, and will be much more sustainable as well. Our major re-engineering of 20th and Cloverfield will be complete at the end of January in 2013. The Pico Library that I mentioned is under design now. We expect construction and opening in the spring of 2014. Parking structure number 6, which is down on 2nd Street, it's coming out of the ground now. We expect it to be complete in the 3rd quarter of 2013, adding another additional 300 plus parking spaces at that critical location. The Borderline Neighborhood Shared Street project is almost complete now. It needs an art piece. But it's done a lot for that tiny neighborhood, and it's a point of great pride there. Some upcoming projects that are worthy of note. As many people know, we must replace the California Incline in the near future. It's risen to a point on a statewide list of pier bridges that must be replaced, and we need to take action. And so we've been designing it, doing the environmental review, and we expect that we'll begin construction in early 2014. It'll be approximately 12 months of construction before it's complete. We'll be working 2 shifts to try to minimize the amount of time necessary to complete this critical project, and we'll pay particular attention to detours and traffic management during this period of inconvenience for everyone. What we'll get out of it is a much safer, longer lasting incline that will be better for bikes and safer for generations to come. The Colorado Esplanade is a terrific project that's been being designed to bring people from the light rail terminus at 4th and Colorado down to the Pier Bridge and into our downtown. The Esplanade is being re-engineered to meet financial needs and will come before the council for final design approval in December. Once the California Incline project is finished, we need to replace the Pier Bridge for the same reason. It also is aged, doesn't meet seismic codes and ADA codes, and so we will be using federal and state dollars to replace the Pier Bridge sometime 2015 or 2016. Coming with light rail will be a maintenance facility in the eastern part of the city, and the city has agreed to build a buffer park around it to provide the neighbors some relief from the maintenance facility, and that we're currently engaging with the community to come up with the right design for that buffer park, and we'll see that constructed in the next 2 years as well. The pier itself needs some improvements to stabilize it to ensure its safety, and you'll see that construction work happening over the next year. That's needed periodically because of the effects of the waves and the wind, and so it's necessary to keep the pier sound. And we now control Lincoln Boulevard between the freeway and Venice Boulevard. And that's because it used to be a state highway, and now the state has relinquished that portion of Lincoln to the city. We will resurface it in its entirety in that segment beginning in January, probably finishing in March, and then we'll work with the community to determine how to better beautify that area.